Because the thing that really sticks with me, that I just can't, sometimes even when I'm eating, it is just charred flesh. I've never been around such an amount of charred flesh, especially human flesh. My name is Mark Runge, and I was an E4 in the regular Army from 1988 to 1992, and I served in Iraq with the 5th Combat Engineers. We had a dress green inspection, and my ribbons were screwed up, and I don't even think I shaved that day. I was just a wreck. I was definitely a wreck. They called me down to my commander's office. He was a captain, and they said, "We're going to get you out of the Army," which was great, because I was done. Yeah, and then I've always made art about that, but it wasn't until I started burning, really, that it made sense to me. So I've always had a relationship with gunpowder. As a child, I remember helping my father reload ammunition and trying to figure out how to burn images to talk about charred human flesh was really challenging, and nothing worked right. Because if you think about war, really, there's nobody has much control over what's going on. You know, you drop a big bomb, and whoever dies. And it's kind of the same way with gunpowder. I just, if I can get it close, it's fine. So really, the association is tied to my history as a human being, but it's also tied to my wartime experience. Well, there's definitely technique to it. Mm-hmm. Some of it, you just gotta trust God. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. And some of it, I can really control. But even when I'm stenciling, there's gonna be a place where like right here, where I failed to push that down, and it's gonna burn through. But I've decided that's okay. I decided the residue, like here's some burns that I had no control over. But and this has really been cathartic, where I can just let go. I'm like, yeah, we burned some flesh. There's really nothing I can do at this point. It's perhaps more reactive at this point than proactive. Although for this drawing here, when we started hearing more about Aleppo and the destruction there, my heart was pained greatly. And there was nothing I could do. I'm not going to pick up and go to Syria. So I was trying to figure out a way that I could expel some of the energy I had about it. And part of that is the process, thinking through the process. How can I grieve for those people for which there's no atonement for me? So how can I grieve for those people? How can I ask forgiveness of those people? I can't. So what's happening in the world, I try to approach that in my art practice. So conceptually, I transfer some of that grief, some of that energy into Aleppo. My art is my healing, is a part of my life. There's no separation between art and healing and life.